Bet someone like you only got in for diversity points." The words landed harder than the glare of the studio lights overhead. Jaden Carter stood at his podium on Youth Scholars Live, a nationally broadcast academic competition. Out of the 6 finalists, he was the only black student and the only one not smiling. Miss Draper, the guest teacher and co-host, tilted her head with mock sweetness. "Relax, I'm just teasing," she said. A few crew members chuckled awkwardly. Jaden didn't. His hands remained clenched at his sides. The audience, mostly high school students, shifted in their seats. Some laughed. Most looked away. Beside him, Chase, one of the other contestants, leaned in with a smirk. "Maybe next round. They'll pick someone who actually belongs." The camera stayed live. Jaden said nothing, but his silence was louder than the insult. What no one knew, not the crew, not the contestants, not even Miss Draper, was that someone was already backstage, watching, listening, waiting. His mother, production assistant, whispered frantically into her headset, "She's here. She's on her way in." Meanwhile, Miss Draper continued with her lesson on advanced math puzzles, still throwing casual jabs. "Want to give this one a shot, Jaden? Or are you more of an art kid?" This time, he spoke. Calm, flat, steady. "I'll pass. I solved that version in 8th grade." She paused, surprised. "Oh, really? Prove it." Jaden stepped forward. No words. No drama. Just a marker in his hand and precision. In his mind, he solved the entire board in silence. The room went still. Miss Draper's smile faded. Her lips tightened. She didn't have a response. Then, the door behind the cameras creaked open. A woman in a navy blazer walked in, heels clicking with quiet authority. Some producers froze, others stood. Every eye turned. Jaden didn't, but the slight lift of his chin said everything. His mother had arrived. "Is there a problem here?" Her voice wasn't loud, but it cut through the room like a gavel. Calm, clear, dangerous. Miss Draper's face drained. "Dr. Carter, I didn't realize." Dr. Maya Carter stepped fully into view. The camera was still rolling, and suddenly everyone recognized her. Former Harvard dean, education reform leader, and chair of the Youth Scholars Network. "You just humiliated my son on national television," she said evenly. "Let the broadcast run." A producer reached to mute the microphones. "No," she added, her hand raised. "Let it run." Gasps spread through the studio. Jaden looked at his mother. "You? Okay?" she asked. He nodded once. "Then we'll let your work speak louder than their words." Miss Draper stumbled through an apology. Chase tried to slip away, but a crew member stepped in his path. Jaden returned to the board. He picked up the marker again, steady, focused, and began solving the advanced equation from earlier, finishing it with calm brilliance. The crowd, once skeptical, now leaned forward with reverence. One judge whispered to another, "We're staying live." Across social media, clips were already going viral. HHTAGS trended within minutes. Hashtag Dignity Live and hashtag JADN Carter. And finally, Jaden spoke, not to impress, not to retaliate, just to state the truth. "I'm not here to earn your approval," he said. "I'm here because I love what I do." A slow clap began, from one judge, then another, then the whole room. Miss Draper stepped back, eyes glistening, head lowered, but Jaden never looked at her again. Later that evening, as the studio lights dimmed and the broadcast wrapped, Jaden quietly packed his bag. An intern approached him hesitantly. I'm sorry I didn't say anything." Jaden offered a small nod. "You don't have to speak for me," he said. "Just speak up next time." Dr. Carter entered, handed him a warm drink, and looked at his worn backpack. "We should get you a new one," she said. Jaden smiled. Not yet. This one's been with me through the worst. I wanted to see the best, too. On the whiteboard behind him, his solution remained untouched. Clean. Brilliant. Undeniable. As they walked out together, the studio echoed not with applause, but with silence. The good kind. The kind that listens. Thank you for watching. Jaden Carter didn't raise his voice. He didn't fight anger with anger. He stood tall. Solve the problem and let truth be its own defense. If you've ever been underestimated, mislabeled, or treated as less, let Jaden's story remind you. Dignity doesn't shout. It stands. Drop your thoughts below. What would you have done in Jaden's place? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more powerful stories like this.